Hello, hello, everyone. I am Professor Ejean of PJ Education Group. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you have joined my channel, that means you are looking to prepare to get your GED. Congratulations. Let me make sure my camera is set and straight. And so I'm so excited about that. And thank you for joining us so you can learn more about how you can prepare to get your GED. So now, before I get started, I need you to do me a huge favor. I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can be plugged in to the different videos that we're going to post throughout this month to support you as a person who is preparing for their GED. Again, thank you for joining us. I am Professor Ejean. My website address, let me give that to you, is pjeducationgroup.com. That's pjeducationgroup.com. So if you want more information about what I'm sharing with you, please go to the website. Now, this video is going to be a two-part video because my first part, I'm going to focus on sharing information with you about how to enroll and register for our various GED prep programs that we offer here at PJ Education Group. So this video is going to focus on providing you information with that. And then my second video, I'm going to provide some tips on preparing to take your GED ready exam. Okay. So someone was asking about that information, and we wanted to provide that with also answering other questions that have been posted in our Facebook group. And before this video ends, I'll talk more about our Facebook group, and I will also include the link that you can click on to join our Facebook group if you would like to do that. And I'll talk more about that, like I said, towards the end. So let's talk a little bit about our program and what we offer here. And I have my notes. So I want to go ahead and give you notes on what I wrote down to prepare for you as relates to enrolling in our program. So first, a little bit about PJ Education Group. The organization is an umbrella, and underneath the umbrella of PJ Education Group is our training school, which is OPM Training School, and our bookstore, which is Enda's BOOKtique bookstore. So the umbrella for OPM Training School, we have been offering GED Prep. Let me just say this. I have been teaching GED Prep since 2008. And I originally started prep with training schools here in the Metroplex areas that I worked for, because students who were enrolling into the various training schools needed a high school diploma in order to receive their certifications or associate's degree. So I was charged with preparing students to, prepare for their GED exams, as well as other programs that would allow them to enter into the program in order to make a certain score or something of that nature. So that's how I ended up being involved in preparing for that. All right, so now I think I'm gonna leave my glasses on because I know I have to look down and I need to be able to see. So anyway, let me slow it down. So that's where I started with that. And then I also continued offering or teaching GED prep for all 4 subjects through Dallas County Community Colleges. I believe I started with them and their entrepreneurship program back in 2014, 15, something like that. So, and I did that all the way up until 2020. I provided lessons on GED prep from like 2014 all the way through 2020. I know I did an entrepreneur program and eventually GED prep. And my last class with them was probably, I said 2020, probably up until 2021. During that time, my organization, and I have a ministry, we also started GED prep program on the side or outside of the scope of the training schools that I was working with and working for, as well as Dallas County Community Colleges. The reason why we launched the training program or included GED prep in the training program was because I had adult learners who were working during the time the GED prep programs were offered. And so because of that, they were not able to participate in the GED prep program, which launched us or, prompted us to go ahead and find a way to be able to be more inclusive of all adult learners who wanted to, prepare for their GED exams. So that's where we started the program here through our ministry and through our training school, through the ministry. And over in 2018 is when we moved the training school over to the business side of my organization, which is PJ Education Group. And we just, recently this year decided to put everything under one umbrella, one face, one look. Still the same program, still the type of quality services we want to offer, but we just look at a way to be more efficient and proficient for you as a customer. So that's how everything evolves. So let me just give you a little bit of history so that we do, as they say on social media, we have receipts, proof that we've been doing this for a while. So you're not coming to a company that just started this program, and we are very vested and invested in individuals who are serious about getting their GED. Something about me, I have a high school diploma. I did not have to get a GED. I do have a high school diploma and degrees, but I've been, again, offering GED prep. I also offered it in the prisons. So I worked in prison ministry for since 2002. So that's probably another space and area where I offer GED prep as well in prisons and through Dallas County community colleges with Texas Workforce and through training schools. So I've been doing it for a while for different and various adult learners, right? Different audiences. Because of that, and because of my experience and the privilege of having such experience, I've been able to step back each year, look at a way that I can be more proficient and effective providing GED support and prep for students and adult learners who want to take their GED. So that's a little bit about my organization and as well as me, because I am the person who offers GED prep through our organization. So I just wanted to share that with you. Now, for the year of 2024, and again, we look at my team and I, we look at, okay, what did we do the last year? What did we do the year before last? Were we effective? Were we efficient? And, there were some areas we definitely needed to improve. Plus, I was working on my own personal education, improving, getting another degree. And so there were some things that we needed to tweak. The other piece is post-COVID, the way that people receive information, whether it's in person or online, shifted a little bit. So some people preferred online. Now we have more people who want to be in person. So, it just goes back and forth, back and forth. So this year, we decided to provide a lot of our classes online, but go back into a traditional state and offer boot camp classes in person. Because one of the things that we realized is when we offer classes in person every week with the option of coming in through Zoom, students, they start off really excited about coming in person, but it's so convenient to be at home and just with the click of a button, go on Zoom. So, and we respect that. I understand. I'm on Zoom right now, and it is a convenience to be at home, to be on Zoom. So for the year of 2024, in this month of February, in this month of February, there are a couple of programs that we are offering, and we believe that our programs will be able to support you as an adult learner who wants to get your GED. So the first program I want to talk about is our GED Math Mondays. GED Math Mondays really did begin when I was teaching GED prep through Texas Workforce Commission. And the reason is because when I was teaching for TWC and through Dallas County Community Colleges, I was teaching like 3 days a week or something like that. And when I was looking at lesson plans that were provided through the colleges and through TWC, I realized when I was working with my students that were coming in, math was one of the most difficult subjects for individuals to, apprehend, comprehend, and be able to be successful towards getting their GED. And even when I first, became an instructor for that math part of it, I had a lot of students who they already passed 3 other courses, which was math, social studies, science, and language arts. But math was the Achilles heel, which I understand because I was not I was not a math student at all. So I became more connected to math over time because ended up teaching math. So I needed to learn not only math in a way that was comfortable for me, but I also had to learn how to provide the lessons to students so that students could get the information, receive the information, and apply it when it was time for them to test. So I've been teaching GED math since 2008, a long time, and I'm still learning, because learners learn different over, from 2008 to 2018, you have a different type of learner, the way techniques are, the way things are presented. Back then we had a lot more textbooks involvement versus now there's a lot of internet involvement. We have a lot more apps today than we did back in 2008. So the way people learn have changed, but the information still is pretty much the same. It is what it is. 1 + 1 is still equals 2. So I just had to, again, every year revamp to make sure that my method was, practical and acceptable, and people can use that and apply what I was teaching to them. So GED Math Monday is what we do on Mondays. I've been doing it since then, and it seems to work. So we're going to continue with that. That is a Zoom class only, Math Mondays, and you can register for that. The class is typically about an hour. Sometimes we go over about 10 minutes or so, but it is an hour. It's from 7:30 to 8:30, and it is via Zoom. So you will be at the comfort of your home. You have to be on camera. I've in the past allowed people to not be on camera, but again, if you were live in the class, sitting in a seat, everyone would see you, including me, and everyone has a right to know who's in that class with them. So if you feel like you want to be at home, but you don't want to be on camera, this is not going to be a class for you, because all of my classes, whether you're in person or not, I have to be able to see you, know who you are, and validate that you are a person that should be part of this class. So GED Math Mondays, we have it and we host it on Zoom. It's from 7:30 to 8:30. That is the time slotted for that. You can register for 1 week, you can register for 2 weeks, or you can register for 4 weeks. So it's up to you. Those options are available on our website, which is pjeducationgroup.com. So you can go to the website to get more information about that. Now, you may be a person that says, okay, I need assistance with not math, or maybe more than math. I need social studies, assistance with social studies, the subject of that. I need assistance with science or language arts. My writing, I need to improve my writing because, yes, in language arts, you do have to write an essay. For that, my recommendation is for you to take our tutoring sessions to register for that. We offer tutoring for this month. We have 2 different sessions per day, and it is on Thursday. We have tutoring from 7:30 to 8:30, and then from 8:30 to 9:30 on Thursdays. You can lock the block. You can register for both 7:30 and 8:30 if you feel like you need more than 1 hour. It is up to you. So again, it's first come, first serve basis. You must go to our website to reserve your slot. You would have to first go into our website to reserve the slot. We have a scheduler there for you to link. Our Sign Up Genius account is connected to it. So you will go there, fill in the information, and then you will have 24 hours within that time period to make your payment for our tutoring session. And then you are locked in for that time period. If you do not make your payment, your slots will be released and it will be available for someone else to do that. So we're doing every Tuesday, 4 Tuesdays for this month of February, 7:30 to 8:30, and then 8:30 to 9:30. And it is for whichever subject you need assistance for. Okay, so you may just need 1 hour, you may need 2 hours, you might need to do 2 days, 2 weeks, like 1 hour this week, 1 hour next week, and it's up to you. So again, those slots are limited. We only have 8 slots total. I want to make sure my math is correct, right? 2 per day. So make sure if that's your route that you go ahead and do that. Now, I do ask that if you are requesting tutoring, that you take the GED Ready exams, and I'm going to do my part 2 video is about the GED Ready exams. So if that is the route you want to take, I do ask that you take the GED Ready exams. And the reason for that is because it's going to help me to better customize my tutoring session with you on the subject. Okay. So, and I'm going to really elaborate more on that on video part 2. So if you click on the other video where I'm dressed like this and look like this, then you will understand how to take the GED Ready exams and why that is not just important for me, but it's also very important for you. Okay. So that is tutoring on Thursdays. So we have Math Mondays, tutoring on Thursdays. More information is available on our website at PJ Education Group. All right. 2 more things to talk about, to discuss. The next one is our Math Boot Camp on Saturdays. Math Boot Camp on Saturdays. Okay, so now, what is the difference between our Mondays and our Saturdays? So the boot camp on Saturday is really more of an aggressive process towards preparing you for your GED math. This means we're not going over basic math. Typically, it's someone who has already passed the GED exams for social studies, science, and language arts. They've even taken the math test, but they cannot get over that hump, which I understand. So sometimes an online course will not work, or maybe you haven't taken the test, but this is the only one that you need, and you prefer to be in person, which I understand. I'm an in-person person type of gal, and so I get that. So we've been asked to offer in-person classes. And so we're going to do this one first with math because this is our focus for the first quarter of 2024. And so we're doing it we're offering the GED math courses at the Duncanville Recreation Center in one of the study halls, the study rooms that they have there. The session will begin at 10:30 and it will last for 2 hours. We will arrive, like the library opens at 10, we will arrive there before it opens. So we will get a study room and we're going to offer the math boot camp on Saturdays. The space is limited, so registration will be limited. And again, to register, you will go on our website, which is pjeducationgroup.com. To register, that's going to be this Saturday for 2 hours, and we're going to bang it hard. We're going to talk about geometry. We're going to talk about algebra, algebraic expressions. We're going to solve problems from a geometric point, geometric information. We are going to talk about functions. We're going to talk about graphs, all of that. So the really disciplines, the four disciplines of math as it relates to preparing you for your GED. All right. So that's what we're going to do on Saturday, and it starts this Saturday, which is February the 10th. So again, go to our website for more information and you can register. Now, the 4-week challenge, this is the last one. The 4-week challenge that we have. This is the 4-week challenge that we're doing for the month of February. And one of the things that we talked about, our team, is to make sure that even though of course, my time is valuable, your time is valuable, but maybe you are that person where you don't need to be a part of a class, you don't need tutoring, you just need a place to go to get some real good resources or some resources that will be helpful for you as you prepare for your GED. So the 4-week challenge is what this is. There is no cost, there is no fee. What we are committed to do, because again, this is, I'm so committed. I would tell my students this in the past. I am so about you getting your GED. This is so very, very important to me. I've been doing it for a while, and I'm truly committed to everybody having at least something that's equivalent to their high school diploma. That's important, or even their high school diploma. I teach high school students as well. So I'm really committed to that. I understand the importance of getting a GED, a high school diploma, or an equivalency to a high school diploma, which is a GED. So the 4-week challenge is just that. It is us challenging you to walk through some of the steps to get you closer towards obtaining your GED. So each week, our organization is committed to posting things and tips, now I won't say things, but tips and information that we believe will help you as you prepare for your GED. So the first week, we're going to focus on social studies. And I just recently took the GED Ready Social Studies exam. I took that and I passed. But I did learn some more information about what they offer on what they have on the GED Ready exams. And I like to take the GED Ready exams so that at least when I am developing my lesson plans for you, to me, I just wanted to link to the information as best as possible, right? So now, of course, we do know GED, they have questions that they mix it up. The questions are not duplicates, but it does give me as an educator to better provide you with the right information or information that's more connected to the GED exams themselves. So I did recently take the social studies and got a chance to be exposed to and go through the experience of taking the social studies exam. And so because of that, I'm going to use that experience, that recent experience, and some of my previous experiences and develop some practice tests, some tips, and even some links that I've, did research, and my team who have helped me out research on websites that we believe will be very beneficial for you as you prepare for your social studies GED exams. We're going to do the same week for week 2, which will be science. Week 3 will be language arts, and then we will wrap it up with math, just because we're doing math Mondays and this coming Saturday and every week. So we're going to wrap that up and close it out with math. So we're going to post it on the website. Our website builder is now making those pages and links and information, or however it's going to be available to you. But I do know that web page is already up that says the 4-week challenge. We just haven't posted anything on it because it actually starts tomorrow. So it launches off tomorrow and you will get some information. So I am going to post a video about my experience on taking the GED Ready exams, my recommendations on preparing for the GED exams, and some of the things that I believe would be helpful for you as you prepare, as you study, some of the materials that I would recommend for you to study. So that's the 4-week challenge that we are offering, that we are challenging you to join us. And it's kind of like, I don't know if you go to church and they have this fast, a lot of churches do fasting at the beginning of the year and they ask people to join and make a commitment. Well, this is kind of similar to that a little bit. It is a challenge from Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday, where we're going to challenge you to hone in and focus on one subject and use every opportunity that you can to focus on that subject. I mean, it's watching videos, reading books, if reading books, it's part of it, or solving problems. Getting off of social media. I know we're on it, but we're going to use social media to some degree so that you will reframe your direction from being entertained to being informed, right? From being entertained to becoming educated with the subject. So that's the goal for that. All right, so that's the 4-week challenge that we're doing for the month of February, and it's each week starting this Monday on February the 5th. All right, so 4 things for this month: the GED Math Mondays. Again, we've been doing that since January, but we are setting a new set of lessons that will begin on tomorrow. So that starts tomorrow. So if you want to join in, you've got to come on board really quick. We also have tutoring for Thursdays. We have math boot camp that's going to be live Saturday at Duncanville Recreation Center, and then the 4-week challenge. So of course, number 3, the math boot camp, you have to physically be here in the Metroplex area to participate. But the good news is we have 3 other options where it is not zip code restricted or time restricted. So that means you can participate. And 2 of them, of course, is in person, on Zoom, but one of them, it's your time, it is your energy, it is your decision to step into the 4-week challenge, and do what it do for your schedule, right? So it depends on what your schedule is like, what works for you. So those are the things, and this is what I wanted to dedicate part one of two parts video, and this one again focuses on what we are offering for the month of February. All right, so for more information about, oh, I almost dropped that. For more information about our programs, how to register and enroll, reserve your slot, get tutoring, please go to our website, which is www.pjeducationgroup.com. That's www.pjeducationgroup.com.